Lecture 5 on the subject of construction of clothing on a personal order. Topic: Methods of constructive modeling of flared sleeves. Presented by Ph.D. Shi G. Jureva. The design solution of sleeves is determined by the shape and cut of the product. The head of the sleeve and the shoulder girdle of the product are the most important areas that determine its silhouette. Sleeves in products can be of different lengths: long, short, 3/4, 7/8. They are distinguished by shape: narrow, wide, straight, flared at the bottom, flared at the top. By purpose, sleeves are divided into functional, classic, elegant, and by cut, raglan. One piece, combined, shirt style. Drawings of sleeves of all types, shapes and cuts are constructed in whole or in part using the drawing of the base of the set-in sleeve. The construction of a sleeve drawing is currently a complex problem, so it is necessary to pay the most serious attention to it. The dynamics of the product largely depends on the correct design solution of the sleeve drawing. A necessary condition in its construction is a good conjugation of the sleeve cap with the armhole. Although the curve of the sleeve and the curve of the armhole have a completely different configuration, good conjugation means not only the visual perception of correctness, but also the convenience of the sleeve in use. The upper part of the sleeve, which is sewn into the armhole of the bodice, is called the sleeve head. The shape of the sleeve head and the width of the sleeve at the level of the armhole depth depend on the shoulder girth measurement op and the allowance for this measurement, and is also closely related to the shape of the armhole. The width of the armhole depends on the allowance for the shoulder girth measurement and is 50% of this allowance. The design method can be used to construct a drawing of a classic 1-seam or 2-seam sleeve, as well as a functional sleeve, with a slightly shortened cap, or a shirt-style sleeve. All other sleeve shapes and cuts are achieved using the design modeling method based on a drawing of the sleeve base, tested by joining the sleeve cap and armhole lines, see Fig. 25-28. Narrow sleeves are constructed based on semi-fitted sleeves. For ease of wearing, the sleeves are widened at the elbow line. This is done as follows. To the right and left of the center line of the sleeve, set aside segments equal to 1/8 of the sleeve width at the bottom, Fig. 35, points 1 and 2. Points 1 and 2 are connected to point 3. The sleeve is cut along the elbow line to line 1 to 3 and along line 1 to 3 to point 3. Then the sleeve is closed from the elbow side by 1/8 of the sleeve width at the bottom. A dart will open along the elbow line, which will ensure free bending of the arm. A new line of the sleeve bottom is drawn. For greater comfort, a second dart is introduced along the elbow line by spreading the sleeve along the sleeve width line at the level of the armhole depth. The minimum expansion of the armhole for these sleeves, which is considered practical, is 1 centimeter on each side of the middle line of the sleeve. The maximum is when the sections of the armhole in the area of points PZ and P6 are perpendicular to the sleeve width line under the armhole.